There are not too many luxury 7-seat SUVs that can really compare with the Cadillac Escalade. Over the years, the Escalade has been a real status symbol and has been a combination of both luxury and functionality. The 2012 edition of the Escalade is coming, and it will truly be more valuable than many other SUVs out there on the market. Let's take a look at some of the features that come with the Escalade. First, there's the engine. The basic version of the engine is a 6.2-liter 403 horsepower V8 engine. This works with active fuel management, a technology that reads how the vehicle is working and can reduce the usage of a vehicle to a 4-cylinder level when a full 8-cylinder functions are not required. This is used to keep fuel usage at a minimum when possible. The engine also works at a strong acceleration level. The Escalade can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6 seconds on average. One intriguing part of the engine is that it can handle E85 fuel. E85 is a 85% ethanol blend of fuel that is made from naturally renewable materials. This works to help create lower emissions. I should also add that it is cheaper to get than traditional gas, which only has 10% ethanol. Some hybrid models are being introduced. A hybrid version of the Escalade will feature a gas and electric combination to get the Escalade to go 23 miles per gallon on a highway. This is an appealing point, but it will cause the vehicle to be more expensive due to the advanced technology. I'll talk more about pricing in a moment. Now, the features around the seats will make the people in the car more comfortable. These features include a 3-zone climate control system that works in the front area and can be adjusted in 14 different ways. Now, the second and third rows can also take advantage of a few benefits. These include leather seats in the second row, or special LCD screens on different seats in the back rows. These higher-end options for back rows are more likely to be found in the higher-level trims of the 2012 Escalade. Now let's talk about how this car drives. All people in this 7-seat SUV will need to fit a comfortable ride. This is why a Cadillac SUV has a unique suspension system called Magnetic Ride Control. Magnetic Ride Control uses a damping system that monitors movements and creates electronic shocks that are based off what a computer reads in the Escalade. The iron particles that work in suspension will align themselves to create a system that monitors damping resistance to ensure the vehicle is working as well as possible. The purpose of these features is to create a ride that is smooth and easy to handle without worrying about any damages or irritation coming from a ride. Now let's go inside the cabin and see what else comes with the 2012 Cadillac Escalade. This 7-seat car has a couple points, including airbags that work around the vehicle. These include front and side impact airbags and sensors to review if there are passengers in an area to see if certain airbags must be deployed at certain times. This is to keep everyone comfortable and to keep the damages in the SUV from airbags at a minimum. There's also a Bose sound system in the car. It works with 7 speakers to create a realistic sound quality in any situation. This works well with the 6 CD disc player that the car comes with. There's also a navigation system and an interface in the Escalade. It works with dozens of different driver messages and control functions. It can handle the lighting, it can lock doors, it can change the mirrors around a vehicle, and it can recall the preferred seat position that a person is using. These are options that can improve the way how a vehicle is being handled, so it'll be easier for anyone to do more with it. Now, one interesting feature is the rear park assist. It assists the driver when going in reverse for parking or even for parallel parking situations in urban areas. The driver can be kept at speeds of 5 miles per hour or less and can be alerted when a vehicle gets close to certain items in an area. Now, there are 12 different choices that you got when it comes to the Escalade. These 12 options work with many driving needs in mind. They vary primarily on the drive of the engine and the engine that it uses. There are 2- and 4-wheel drive options and luxury and hybrid options. Now, the luxury versions of the Escalade have magnetic ride control suspension function and 22-inch wheels. These are much larger than the 18-inch wheels that the basic model already has. It also has a second row of seats that can be folded down as needed to create a flat space for storing items. The premium choices feature all the things in the luxury versions that I just mentioned. It also includes a few extra things, including retractable steps leading to a vehicle and an entertainment system that can work for the back seats. The Platinum edition of the Escalade has a walnut wood trim, 3 LCD screens in the second and third rows, and full leather in both first and second rows. Now, the values of these vehicles are going to vary. The two-wheel drive variant is the cheapest one. That costs about $63,000. The all-wheel drive hybrid Platinum Edition is the most valuable one. That costs $85,000. Now, the all-wheel drive function is going to cost more for anyone to handle, but there's a good reason. The all-wheel drive works to fix the torque on a consistent basis to make the vehicle stable. It also gets torque to move between the front and rear parts of the car. It even monitors how brakes can be applied to different wheels in different driving conditions. It's a high-tech function that will certainly raise the price of this SUV to seat 7. So there you have it, folks. 2012 Cadillac Escalade. It's truly a vehicle that is not only luxurious, but it has some of the most impressive technologies out there.